So I went to stop a vehicle. I ended up telling him to get out of the car. I went to go place him in handcuffs, and that's when he pulled away from me. I pinned him against the car, and he kept pulling away from me. We ended up going to the ground. He kept trying to get back up, run away. So I kept throwing him back on the ground, rolled him onto the ground, got my hooks in. We changed our policy. We can't do anything around the neck now. So I grabbed the full Nelson, and then I gripped his wrists behind his head, and I just held him like that for almost a minute and a half.
So how long after your GST in-service training was the incident?
I want to say it was probably like a 2 to 3 week period. Like if I didn't have the 2 full days, that would have been a much different situation, in my opinion, because I wouldn't have had the knowledge to know that I could just wait and, get the hooks in, get him where he can't move, and just wait. Unfortunately, this is a hands-on job, and you need to have the ability to at least train at minimum with your department to know that, your guys and girls should know that you have their back and you can assist them and survive. When I first started, I was 21. I was compensating I'm a skinny person. I'm like 150 pounds soaking wet. I don't have any fighting experience, or I didn't at the time. And I would, if someone was yelling at me, I would yell back, and I'd be super aggressive because I didn't have the knowledge that, okay, if this is going to be a use of force, I'm not worried. Now I'm just a white belt, and just having the white belt and the defensive tactics training that the department puts on through you guys, my use of force has gone down. My level of, I would say, aggression has gone down, where I'm more comfortable with someone who is screaming at me. I'm not worried about it. Even if it turns into a use of force, by the end of it, I'm not mad that it turned into use of force. I don't hold any grudges, and I never did. However, when I get up, I'm not tired. I'm just like, okay, let's get you in handcuffs, roll you over, bring you to the cruiser, and that calms them down because they're like.
So this guy was talking to you in the actual incident when you had him in that full Nelson from the back mount control. He was talking to you?
He was.
What was he saying?
He was saying, I'm done. Please just handcuff me. I'm done. And I said, nope, we're going to wait until my backup gets here. Before having the GST training or the Jiu-Jitsu training, my taser, I had probably 4 to 5 discharges in it. It's collecting dust on my belt now because I haven't used it since I started training, and since I've done the defensive tactics, I've completely even forgot it's there. You can even see it more in, some of the guys I work with that are black belts. Like, they've never been in a use of force to this day, and they've been on just as long as I have, just because of their demeanor is so, like, they know that they've been training all their lives. They're not afraid. They're not scared to take on anyone. And half of them haven't even gotten into a use of force because of just the way they talk to people. And that's huge. Having the confidence in yourself to be like, yep, I'm not worried. Whether or not this guy's bigger than me, stronger than me, faster than me, I'm not worried at all, is huge.
Thanks for watching, everyone. GST is the only jiu-jitsu-based defensive tactics program that is post-certified in virtually every state in the US, medically and legally reviewed, and is now 100% accessible and certifiable online for both levels 1 and 2. To review upcoming course dates, apply for online certification, or to learn how you can host a GST instructor certification course at your agency for free, visit gracieuniversity.com/GST. The future of law enforcement defensive tactics is Jiu-Jitsu, and GST is how you get there.